Music is life itself. It is said that before man spoke, man sang. And of course, I remember somebody said that when it hits you, you feel no pain. Where words fail, music speak. Welcome. I had always been in love with music. Growing up, I wanted to be three things in life. One was to be a scientist. Two was to be around TV, radio, movies and things like that because I was a TV-holic. Three was to be in music. Hi, my name is Tufat and I'm very happy to have you in my music space where we discuss everything music. Now, as a rap artist with over 25 years in the music industry, I was opportune to work with some of the industry greats. I was and I'm still very passionate about rap music. So you might ask the question, why rap music? Well, rap I found very fascinating when I discovered it as an element of hip-hop. Now, you see, the understanding of what hip-hop was the hook for me. Hip-hop as a subculture meant that I could take hip-hop, infuse it into my own culture, and it became a whole thing, and I could rap in my dialect, which was Yoruba. Let me say a bit about my journey into music. I grew up loving music and TVs because these were things that were always around me in the house. Now, my mom and dad were music lovers, and of course, my dad was heavily into films. I can still remember his rolls of VHS tapes stacked like books on shelves in our passage. Now, my first time ever on stage was performing a song from one of Juju greats, Ebenezer Obey, during the Saturday night social gathering we normally have in my boarding house during my secondary school days. I knew I wanted to do music, but I never knew which genre or type of music I would do. Now, I loved Juju music, I loved pop, I was listening to people like Dizzy Falola, Chris Okotie, and of course everybody loved Michael Jackson, and I also loved reggae music. And then there was another type of music called dancehall that was making inroads into Nigeria, and we were all listening to Yellow Man. All this added to my confusion about the genre or type of music I should do until I discovered rap music by discovering a group of young men called NWA. Now, the first time I took money to the market to buy a tape, I bought a rap artist called Vanilla Ice, a white rapper, and the album was titled To The Extreme. Now, this album had songs like Ice Ice Baby. He had played that funky music, and this was back in 1991. And then was introduced to music from other rappers like KRS-One, LL Cool J, Public Enemy, Cool G Rap, and others. Now, this music really opened my eyes and I started developing my own content. Because I understood what hip-hop was, I was able to write rap verses in Yoruba, which is my dialect. I was experimenting and I knew that it was going to work. I also wrote some songs in English. Now, I was experimenting, I was switching. I was trying to get what I really wanted to do. Now, it was important to note that one of the reasons I chose rap music was because I discovered that with rap I could talk. Most of the rappers then that I was listening to were always anti-establishment. They were going against the establishment. They were talking about the ills in the society, and this was what I wanted to do. There were so many rap songs and rap artists that made strong impressions on me in the early days. KRS-One song, Sound of the Police, that was released in 1993 was one of them. The 1993 release of Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style album was perhaps the confirmation that I really wanted to do rap music. Another one was the release of Warren G's G-Funk era that had great songs like Regulate, Do You See, and a song titled So Many Ways that really told me that I needed to understand the history and the evolution of rap music. I needed to take this to another level if I was serious about this. So what I did is I went back and I started listening to rap music from the 80s. So I listened to people like the God MC himself, Rakim, when he was still with Eric B. There was a track titled Paid in Full, and I think that was the name of the album. And then there was another one called Ain't No Joke. I listened to people like Curtis Blow. Everybody knows MC Hammer. I listened to people like Slick Rick, and of course Run DMC taught me a lot. Anyways, I could talk rap music the whole day, but let me continue. I must also say that apart from rap music, other forms of music and other great artists have helped to influence and inspire me in my musical journey. So I would also like to take a few minutes to just mention a few of them. Now, Juju music is one of my favorites. I love the Ebenezer Obey. I mean, I consider him a mentor. I also love the great Tunde Nightingale. I also love highlife music. I listened a lot to Adeolu Akinsanya, Jim Rex Lawson, and of course, that band from the eastern part of Nigeria. I won't fail to mention them, the Pickup Band. One of my favorites from them is called Edukwansa. So it was never just rap music for me. I listened broad, I listened to a lot of music, and I love a lot of genre of music. So my music space is created by me to talk about music from our own perspective. We'll be delving into the evolution of music. We'll be talking about the history of music. We'll be talking about the influence of music on everyday life and, of course, how it affects popular culture. But remember, I am going to be talking from my own perspective, but with an open mind. I'm here to learn and unlearn. And I hope that as you join me in this journey into my music space, at the end of the day, we'll both be able to see that music is life. So please join us as we drop new episodes from time to time. Thank you very much for watching. Peace. So hi everybody. If you like this episode, please smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. Lopo.